So Rodney from JK Armament came out to our range with a little sample of all the cans that they make. Rodney, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
There's a bunch of really cool ones. My personal favorite out of all of them is the CCX 105, their little concealed carry 9mm can. Can you tell me a little bit about this thing?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a super lightweight 9mm suppressor. It's one of the only one of two that I know of on the market that doesn't require a booster assembly to function on most pistols. It can be finicky depending on how you want to or what you're running it on, but ultimately it just comes down to testing, seeing what works with yours. It might work right out of the box. Might need just a little bit of touch up. Otherwise, it should work.
Cool. Yeah, with this 43X and the PSA dagger, it's worked perfectly fine. We also threw it on a 19, a 17, a 365, staccato. Everything we've shot it on so far didn't need any sort of tuning or anything. And I wouldn't say hearing safe, but definitely doesn't get your ears ringing.
Right, which it's not meant to be hearing safe. It's meant to be something for more of an emergency use, whether it's, concealed carry or using it for like a bedside gun where you're just trying not to blow out your ears when you have to engage someone.
It surely does that. Another cool thing you guys have are shotgun cans, which are pretty rare.
Yeah.
I really like how they go on a little QD mount, so it's not a pain in the ass to throw them on with the chokes and whatnot. It's just a couple threads and that's it. You're on. So
Absolutely.
you have three of these?
We have three. So you have our SBSX, which is our high flow 12 gauge can, meant more for short barrel shotguns, fully automatics, rated down to a 7-inch barrel for fully automatic fire, which is beautiful on a Genesis 12, I will say. We have our Versa X12, which is going to be our lighter weight model. It's going to be best for hunting applications, where you're shooting it more outdoors, whether you're in a duck blind or just shooting in general outside. And then we have our SGX, which is my personal favorite, where it's going to be that full 7 baffle configuration. You're going to get the best sound suppression out of it. Out of the three, I love them all. This is the one I own personally, and I especially love it because it's the SGX 1000 for the serial number, so that makes me happy every time I see it. But yeah.
Other stuff they've got, the deal, 30 cal can, 5.56 can. There's a little tiny 22, which I think is pretty funny because it's the same size as the 105. And they sound really good. Ears are plugged up but not ringing. And then there's also this thing. They sound great.
Thank you. Appreciate that. We definitely take pride in our work. We have an unlimited lifetime warranty that backs up all of our suppressors. So no matter whether it's, intentional error or unintentional, whether it's a, simple baffle strike, you run over with the truck because it's an aluminum can, or, you put a 50 BMG through a 12 gauge can, it blasts in half. You laugh, but I've seen it.
Oh, yeah?
It's pretty funny, though. But you fill out a form, you send it back into us, we repair the entire suppressor, and we send it back out to you as many times as, it's possible for you to break it or it's something to happen to it. We're going to fix it. Our policy is if we have the parts in stock, once we receive the suppressor for repair, that we will send it back out within 48 hours of receiving it.
Oh, awesome.
And it's no charge to the customer or the dealer, whoever is sending it in. If we don't have the parts in stock, we will, our customer service team will reach out to you and let you know the status of it. That way, have a pretty good time frame of when we're going to have that in stock again.
That's really cool. I love a good customer service.
Absolutely.
I'm also just going over. You can make this thing as small as you want. You could even take out all the baffles realistically
Absolutely.
And just have it be a nub. But that looks like that one can they used in that one scene in John Wick 2 where they're shooting at each other in the subway station and nobody knows what's going on.
Right.
Cans are about this small. They're not that quiet, but they will probably save your hearing in an emergency situation, like you said.
Absolutely.
And it goes in the holster just fine.
Yeah.
Which, I want to show that. Just kind of sticks out the bottom. It's really cool. Well, Rodney, thank you again for coming out.
Absolutely.
I like these a lot.
Thanks for
We'll have all these.